You ever noticed how the quietest person in the room often ends up being the most respected one? Now, I learned that the hard way early in my career. In one of my first leadership meetings, I thought the way to show confidence was to talk a lot. I jumped in with opinions, filled every silence, and left feeling like I've actually nailed it. But later, a senior colleague pulled me aside and said, Amit, you were actually the only one talking. The real leaders were listening. Now that hit hard because I realized in leadership, silence isn't a weakness, it's presence. Now let's unpack why saying less actually makes you more influential and how you can use silence as a strategic tool. Now, lesson one, silence builds credibility. When you speak less, every word carries more weight. Think of the leaders you admire. They don't rush to answer every question. They pause, they think, and then they speak with calm authority. That pause signals confidence. It says, I'm not reacting, I'm responding. And when you stop filling every gap with words, others start filling it with respect. Lesson 2, silence creates space for others to step up. Many managers I've seen struggle with delegation because they try to dominate conversations. But great leaders use silence as an invitation. I once saw a project head who'd start every meeting with, I'll go last, let's hear your thoughts first. At first, the team was surprised. But within weeks, people came more prepared, more confident, and more accountable. By saying less, he created room for ownership. And lesson number 3, silence helps you read the room before you speak. A calm leader notices things others miss. Now, in the army, I once served under a commanding officer who barely spoke in briefings. He would just sit, listen quietly, scanning faces. And when he did finally speak, he was always the one with just about 1 or 2 lines. But it cut straight to the heart of the issue. His words had gravity because they were rare and precise. And that's what silence gives you, the ability to see more and say just enough. So the next time you're in a meeting or you feel the urge to fill the silence, don't. Let it breathe. Because in that silence, you project confidence, invite contribution, and gain insight. And that's how influence actually works. It's not about volume, it's about presence. So remember, the smartest leaders aren't the loudest, they are the ones who master the pause. Thank you.